I love the ocean, and I love to watch the sunset. But I, like so many other people, find it harder and harder to like my own body. From the time we were children to the present day, the media has influenced us. There have been fashion icons, movie stars, and media icons showing us that we will never be too tan, skinny, or built, and that we will never have enough designer clothing in our wardrobes.
A brave Warrigal teenager has told of her near-death experience with the eating disorder anorexia nervosa.
The LA Times is reporting that eating disorders among boys is increasing significantly.
A woman has become the second plastic surgery fatality in Moscow in 2 days.
Concern for teenage boys across the country is increasing, with evidence that young men are feeling more pressure to look good and they're experiencing just as many image issues as girls.
The problem is present and its ramifications are detrimental. Due to the plastic, photoshopped, and falsified idea of what beauty is, people are suffering, hating themselves for not fitting into a size 4 world. We can do something though. Celebrate our diversities and take charge.
Plus-size model who is the star of H&M's new swimwear campaign. She is hitting the beach in a bikini, and her message to young girls: quit worrying about your thighs.
So, how do we reverse it? Hi, my name is Macy Clausen. I live in Hastings, Nebraska. Population approximately 22,000. I go to Hastings High School. I will be a junior this year with about 200 other classmates. I am involved in theater, debate, speech, choir, orchestra, and any other activities I can fit inside of that tight schedule. And this is my best friend, Lindsay. We have been best friends since 6th grade. Like me, she will be a junior this year. However, this year she will be spending the year studying abroad in Rubel, Germany. I love her to death, and she makes me being weird kind of normal. But one thing that Lindsay and I have noticed is that we are being brought up in a very different society than what our parents are brought up in. A society where being yourself isn't the normal trend. This is why we have created Project FAB. So this is kind of what we want Project FAB to be, or its YouTube channel at least. A regular vlogging session. Probably won't be the both of us for a while, but after that, it's just like things that we'll see in the news, or just something that like we really think strikes us as part of what FAB's mission is, and we will have a discussion, and maybe live video chats if we get popular enough. But for now, we're just going to probably just talk about exactly what FAB is and what our goals concerning FAB are.
So one day we were in a coffee shop, like back and forth on ideas about what we wanted to change about society, and we just kept coming back to society's view on image, body image, and how the media portrays like what beautiful is. And so we really wanted to change that, and we started with making a web page, which we found out later was a lot harder.
We're still working on it.
Yeah, we're still working on it, and then we moved to Facebook and Twitter. So we hope to be really connected with people who are watching us.
So when we talk about the problems that society has kind of implemented on what we think beauty is, like what we mean when we say that is kind of how girls always have to be tan, have to have long, beautiful hair, and kind of really just have to always be keeping track of who they are and what they're saying. And I think that the most beautiful people I know, it's not because of what they look like, it's because of how they act around me and how they just won't care what other people say. I think something that we always have to focus on though is like men. I feel like we're always like, oh well, guys are just these big macho men who wear khakis and Sperry's and all these great things, and that they have to understand a girl's feelings, but they can't have them, or else that's gay. I feel like that's a really big issue.
So I think that the best form of beautiful is simply being alive. Like, you shouldn't have to worry 24/7 about what you look like or if you're going to fit in with a certain group of people, because if you are truly who you are, then people are going to accept you, and if the people who don't accept you are not worth your time.
And we think that part of being beautiful is not letting society's ideas like kind of seep into you, and we're really trying to be advocates for that. So whenever we post a video, we're not gonna wear makeup. If we were wearing makeup before then, which we're gonna try to stop wearing makeup, she doesn't wear makeup. It's my problem. We're gonna take it off. I think personally, like, I have issues with that. I think that, oh, you have to wear makeup, and I can't even tell you why I wear makeup, because the whole point of makeup is, I think it was originally invented for older people to look younger. So I think it's so weird that it's the norm for someone who's 16, and when you're 16, your skin is at the best point in its life. For us to be trying to cover up our skin, like, I'm trying to understand that I'm beautiful even if I'm not wearing makeup, even if I have this beautiful zit on my face, it's not gonna matter.
So, even though we're from a small town in Nebraska, where not many people like to speak out about things, we want to get loud, and we want this to reach people across the nation and across the globe. So Macy here in Hastings is going to try and further our mission, and me being in Germany this year on Thursday, I will help with that too. And hopefully you guys will help us out too. Just spread the word any way you can. Share our links on Facebook. Like our things on Twitter. Oh, wait, favorite. It's called favorite on Twitter. And be who you are. Like, that is like the best thing that you can do, is be yourself.
Yeah, and like, I think one of the biggest things about Project FAB is just like, we don't know what we're getting into. We can't tell if this video is going to get 400 views or if it's going to get 400,000 views. We don't know. So it really is, we're going to upload this video and then it's going to be in your guys' hands. So maybe this will just be a cute little thing that we did, or maybe we'll get serious attention for this, and maybe we can change the way things are viewed. It's really just up to you guys at this point.
I think that sometimes we can forget how beautiful we all really are, and that that's something that can never be taken away from you. So I will leave you with this. Be the change you want to see in this world, and always come as you are.